things just keep getting even better for the Cleveland Cavaliers as they move to 11-0 on the season with a 105-100 win over the Brooklyn Nets tonight. They are 11-0 on the season, as I just said. What a night for the Cavs. It was a tumultuous, wild, crazy game that you kind of had to hang in there and hope they would win. I never lost hope. You might have. Let me know down in the comments if you did, as we welcome you back to Cavs Digest, everybody. Billy BB with you, fresh off another Cavaliers victory as they won 11 in a row to begin the season and are playing really, really good basketball. Why are things getting even better? Not just their record, but we'll talk about what else happened tonight that should let you know that this team is for real, which is the big question as the season goes on, in a 105-100 victory over the Nets. Before we get going, be sure to subscribe. We are building and building and building to 1,000 subscribers. We're getting so close. I'd appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, drop down below, hit that subscribe button. Obviously, just when you think, oh, the Cavs are just rolling along, not much to talk about, something different happens every single game, and a great reason to subscribe to Cavs Digest because we're bringing you everything that's going on. Tonight, we bring you an exciting finish. 105-100. The Cavaliers defeat the Brooklyn Nets, and man, was it such an awesome game for 3 out of 4 quarters. That was the key here. The Cavaliers entered halftime up 57-52. Soon they trailed by double digits. They had just 13 points in the third quarter. They did not play well in that third quarter. Mitchell was out after doing so much in the second quarter, just didn't play much there, and nobody really was scoring. Not good enough. Not good enough in that instance. Evan Mobley was the most consistent factor tonight for the Cleveland Cavaliers. His stat line, 23 points, 16 rebounds on 10 of 11 shooting. Missed just one shot. He was really, really good with 4 steals on defense, which we will get to in just a second. Ty Jerome, shots down the stretch. It was Darius Garland's takeover down the stretch, but Jerome hit a floater to keep the Cleveland offense moving. Unreal how this guy is playing right now, playing in the closing lineups with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Unreal. A guy that missed all of last season with an ankle injury. Not a great preseason. He's now a very key player for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Offensively, Darius Garland took over and made things happen for the Cavs at the end of this game when they were lacking offense really all night. Might have been one of their lowest scoring games of the year, no doubt, at 105. Got down the stretch and just made it happen with 20-plus points. But they needed Darius Garland to step up offensively, somebody, and he did just that. But back to the defense. That's what won it. That's where we're talking about the Cavaliers getting more, becoming even better, getting even better overall as a team. It's awesome to see. The Cavs were tremendous. I talked about Evan Mobley. He had those 4 steals. He had a couple blocks to go along with that. Then they needed it. Like I said, they're down as much as 13 in this game. They're down 9 with 4 minutes remaining. I mean, they needed defense. Steals, Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Jarrett Allen, 2 for Ty Jerome, Sam Merrill, and 4 for Evan Mobley. Unbelievable. Defense, that's how they won this game. That's how they got back in this game, and that's how they made this one happen. The Cavaliers, like I said, just not really great in the third quarter. It set them back. It set them behind, and it kind of gave a vibe like, hey, it's not going to be an offensive night for the Cavs. You know, we're used to them scoring 115-plus points at this point in the season, and they had to go out there. They had to get the ball back over and over again. It was Mobley. It was Garland mainly corralling steals, but, you know, you still had guys like Dean Wade playing good defense, forcing missed shots. And, you know, the other thing I got to give this team credit for is those dagger shots by the Nets. They didn't take. They didn't hang with them. They didn't want them. That wasn't it for them. They hung in there, and they made sure it happened. You see that probability, that win probability, Cavs carrying it really into halftime when it seemed like they could pull away. Next thing you know, it's all Nets, and right at that last few minutes, Cavs were down 9 with 4 minutes left, and they rally back and win this one over the Nets for, again, they keep tallying up that franchise best start at 11-0. Defensively, they had to make it happen. The Cavaliers had to make good defense happen, and they did just that. They stepped in, they played good defense, they created steals, and defense led to offense. Now you hope they do that while they're scoring well tonight, because they kind of struggled a little bit here and there with making it happen, but the Cavs got after it and kind of made it happen. So you know your team at this point in the season can do different things to win you games. That's where you are at with the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's why it's getting even better for them. You know you can score 130 points. They've done it many times this year, actually. I believe 5 times. And you know when you go down, if you have a problem when you go down, you can surge back on defense. Get the ball back for yourselves on defense. You know you can do that for your team. The Cavaliers did it tonight when they were down 9, when they were down 13. You know you can hang in games. You know you're never out of it. And you know you have depth with guys like Ty Jerome down the stretch hitting clutch floaters to keep you in it offensively when your starters can't quite get you there offensively. Guys like Ty Jerome can play closing minutes and score points, which is still insane to me. And then the post-game interview, Darius Garland was speechless. He's having so much fun this season, which is great for him. You know, I personally had called him out many times going into the season. You just wanted to see more from him, wanted to see him get back to what he's been, and he finally did it. He finally made it happen. He's healthy. He's happy. He's playing really, really well. For Donovan Mitchell, really good second quarter, really good half. You know, he kind of got going and looked like he was headed for a huge night, and then when they weren't offensively gelling in that third quarter, and this is where Kenny Atkinson is the coach who he is, he's not going to leave Donovan Mitchell out there to just get buried in minutes and hope he brings him back. Nope, rest of the team has to figure it out, try something new, work some things out, and Cavaliers did just that. Defensively, they made some things happen, and then offensively, they kept it together in there to eventually really, really take advantage of it. But can't go without mentioning Evan Mobley one more time. Consistent tonight. He was the most consistent, you know, throughout the game, just getting down low, rolling to the basket, defensively, contesting shots, blocking shots, stealing the ball. The Cavs can really do it all. They really can do it all. They keep checking boxes. Tough competition, high-scoring games, stars, role players, defense. And it's got them at 11-0 to start the season. I'm excited to see even more, and we're excited to have you subscribe to Cavs Digest.